Good morning, students. I hope you all are very fine, okay, and taking care of you very nicely and listening to the parents. So today we are going to start chapter 2 of nouns. Okay, now see, define. A noun is a word that names a person, place, thing, an animal or idea. For example, professor, library, cupboard, penguin and happiness. Nouns are of different types. Okay, are you getting my point? Nouns are of different types. See, these 6 types of nouns are there. We are going to learn. Common noun, proper noun, abstract noun, concrete noun and material noun, collective noun. Okay, from your 3rd standard you have been seeing the define of nouns. Common noun. It refers to a general class of people or things. They do not specify anything. For example, clock, film, minister, vehicle. If we are talking about vehicle, we don't have any particular name. So it's a common noun. Minister, we don't know if the person is home minister, if the person is finance minister or whatever. So for us only minister is a common noun. Film, we don't know whether it is Hollywood film, whether it is Bollywood film, whether it is animated film, we don't know. So only film for us is a common noun. Proper nouns, against, exact opposite of common noun, it is proper noun. Name of a particular person, place or thing. When I will call Krisha, come here, है ना? So only Krisha will come or you all will come? No. So it is because she is the person and she has that particular noun. They begin with capital letters. Proper noun begin with capital letters. For example, Deepa Karmarkar, The Tribune, Port Blair, The Narmada. Concrete nouns. Names, people, animals, places or things that we can see, touch, hear, taste or smell. For example, coin, flower, milk and bird. This coin we can see, we can touch. Flower we can see, we can touch. Milk we can see, we can touch. And bird also we can see, we can touch, we can hear. Exact opposite of concrete noun, abstract nouns are there. It refers to ideas, emotions or concepts. These are the things that we cannot see. Abstract nouns are the things that we cannot see. We cannot touch, we cannot hear, we cannot taste or we can't smell it. For example, marriage. Anyone can touch the marriage? No. Anyone can hear? No. Joy. Joy is also emotion. Fear, it is also emotion. We can't see it with the open eyes. We can realize it. Okay, but we can't see with open eyes. Bravery, it is also emotions. Material nouns. Now see. Material nouns are names of material which things are made. For example, cement, gold, steel and wood. From these things we can construct the building. With gold we can make the ornaments. With steel, cement and wood we can construct the building. So these type of nouns are called material nouns. Collective nouns. Name a group of people, animals or things taken together and spoken of as one. Collective nouns name a group of people, animals or things taken together and spoken as of one. The file is under the stock of books. Here it is collective noun, stock of books. Aman is a lead singer in the school band. In a school band, not a single singer is there. More than 2 singers are there. So it is collective noun. Stock of books. It is collective noun. It is because more than 2-3 books are there. Okay, now see, I am reading the exercise. You pay attention carefully. Fill in the blanks with suitable nouns and use the hints in the brackets. This statue of Buddha is made of material. So material we use here copper. Dash is famous dash player. Proper noun. In first blank we have to use Virat Kohli is famous. You can use another name also, but it should be proper noun. Famous. And compound noun we use here cricket. A dash of camels walked in the dash. Collective and common noun. In first blank caravan of camels. It is collective noun because more than 2 camels are there in caravan. Walked in the desert. Common noun desert. Dash is the quality which few people have these days. Abstract. Abstract noun is that we can't touch, we can't see, we can't hear. So here patience. We can't see the patience. Patience it means endurance, sahan shakti. J.K. Rowling is dash of Harry Potter series of books. Here we have to use common noun, and common noun is author. Are you getting my point? Every afternoon the children play football on the school. Here we have to use compound noun, and we use here playground. Okay. Now see, another exercise is also, but it will be in a classwork. I will send it to you. And now I am going to start countable and uncountable nouns. Now see, this topic also you have seen in your 4th and 3rd standard. You have already learned that nouns can be both countable and uncountable nouns. Countable nouns are the names of the things that can be counted. They can be both singular and plural. For example, dictionary, dictionaries. Idea, ideas. Student, students. Oven, ovens. Countable nouns can be qualified by words or phrases such as a few, many, several, 2 or 3 in the plural form. You can add countable nouns in these forms also. A few, many, several, 2 or 3. For example, a few crows, many cities, 2 apples. A few crows, many cities, 2 apples. Okay. Now see, uncountable nouns. In uncountable nouns, the names of the things that can be counted. For example, sugar, tea, wheat and bread. Okay. The things we cannot count or the things cannot be counted are called uncountable nouns. These nouns can be used only in a singular form. For example, you can't say sugars, no. You can't say teas, no. You can't say wheat, no. You can't say breads, no. That is wrong concept. These nouns can be used only in a singular form. For example, Martha has long hairs. You can't say hairs. Instead of this is wrong sentence. Martha has long hair. Okay, you can't add s here because hairs plural form same. Father bought breads at the market. Father brought bread at the market. You can't say breads. This is wrong sentence. You should say bread. Okay. However, we can add a noun to uncountable nouns and make them countable. 2 spoons of sugar. If you see, first clear your concept, sugar is an uncountable noun, but you can make it countable by adding 2 spoons sugar. 2 spoons of sugar. Because 2 exact figure is there. 2 spoons. How much sugar? 2 spoons of sugar. So it become a countable noun. A cup of tea. It become a countable noun. 4 sacks of wheat. How many sacks? 4. So it is also countable noun. 3 loaves of bread. It is also countable noun because we had exact figures here. Most abstract and material nouns are uncountable. Most abstract and material nouns are uncountable. How? See, kindness, you can't count. Strength, you can't count. Anger, you can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4 anger. 1, 2, 3, 4 strength. He gave me 3 strength. No, that is wrong concept. Iron, limestone, fiber, material nouns. Iron, limestone and fiber, these are material nouns. Uncountable nouns can be qualified by some, much, a little or less. For example, some courage. I have some courage. She has a little water. Less strength. Because of his less strength, he can't survive for longer. Okay, so these are we can add these words in a uncountable nouns to be qualified by a little, less and some courage. Okay, now we are going to stop here and I will send you one exercise also, this one, and you have to do it in your notebook. So take care of you. Have a nice day.